with next week, so we're doing it this week. So appreciate y'all coming. It's a good turnout tonight. And tonight we are going to be raising funds for His Table Community Meal. And all right. I think His Table's been providing meals for the Troy community for how long, Pastor Joe? 30 years? 31 years. Every week for 31 years. That's a lot of meals. That's good stuff. That's love in action. So we appreciate all the good folks from His Table, and you'll hear more about His Table tonight, later tonight. Let's see, what else? COVID rules are beginning to change. So hopefully by next month we'll have it all figured out. But I think we'll be able to start to relax a little bit, which is nice. And I'm sure you all appreciate that, being able to go out and do things a little more freely. And so I think we'll have it all figured out by next month. This fall, we're going to change up our format, and we're going to start doing, we're going to be looking for featured artists, and we're going to do mini concerts in conjunction with the open mic night. It's still in support of local charities and organizations. So hopefully by September, we're going to have at least a half a year booked by that time, and looking forward to that. So keep an eye out on our Facebook group and our Facebook page, and we have a website now. Just got to kind of try to keep up with it, but we're working on it. We're trying. So let's see. A few things about Troy Unplugged. If you haven't been here before, just put the kind of purpose statement up there. There it is. All right. So kind of, yep, that's three purposes there. First is to provide kind of a quality acoustic music venue for the community that's open to all ages, all genres, all skill levels. So part of the idea is that anybody who wants to be able to share their music, no matter where they're coming from, what style or what age, and where they are in their learning process, this would be a really good, comfortable, encouraging place to do that. So that's the first purpose. What's the second purpose? Yeah, I should have these memorized by now. Oh, yeah, and we want to build a local network of singers and songwriters and musicians, and we're working on that right now. We've been doing this for about coming up on 2 years, and hopefully we'll be able to have a dozen or so featured artists that'll kind of carry the day through the year, enable us to kind of keep going with some good music, and also build the open mic event alongside of it. And then lastly, the purpose is to support good work in our community, and each month we support a different local charity, a different local organization that's doing good work, providing food, clothing, shelter, basic needs, education to the good folks of our community. So we really appreciate that, and just our tagline is make music and build community, and that's really our purpose in a nutshell. So I think with that, we'll get started. I have a pick here. Oh boy, there it is. You guys hear that okay? All right. Last month I shared a couple of songs and covers from Jason Mraz. Tonight I have a cover by Stephen Curtis Chapman, one of my favorite singer-songwriters. He's won a bunch of Grammys and Dove Awards and that kind of thing. This is a pretty old song of his. It's called More to This Life. I watched in silence as people passed me by, and I strained to see if there was something hidden in their eyes. But they all looked back at me as if to say, life just goes on. The old familiar story, told in different ways. Make the most of your own journey from the cradle to the grave. But dream your dreams tomorrow, because today life must go on. Oh, but there's more to this life, living and dying, more than just trying to make it through the day. More to this life, more than these eyes alone can see. And there's more than this life alone can be. Tonight he lies in silence, staring into space, and looks for ways to make tomorrow better than today. But in the morning light it looks the same. Life just goes on. He takes care of his family, he takes care of his work, and every Sunday morning he takes his place at the church. Somehow he still feels a need to search. Life just goes on. Oh, but there's more to this life, living and dying, more than just trying to make it through the day. More to this life, more than these eyes alone can see. And there's more than this life alone can be. So where do we start to find every part of what makes this life complete? If we turn our eyes to Jesus, we'll find that life's true beginning is there at the cross where he died. He died to bring us more to this life, living and dying, more than just trying to make it through the day. More to this life, more than these eyes alone can see. And there's more to this life, living and dying, more than just trying to make it through the day. More to this life, more than these eyes alone can see. And there's more than this life alone can be. More to this life, more than living and dying, more than trying just to make it through another day. All right, next up is Pedro Rodriguez. Give Pedro a hand.
day I live, I want to be a day to give the best of me. I'm alone, but only one. The finest day is yet unknown. I broke my heart for every gain, to taste the sweet. I faced the pain, I raise and fall, yet through it all, this much remains. I want one moment in time when I'm more than I thought I could be, when all of my dreams are a heartbeat away, and the answers are all up to me. Give me one moment in time when I'm racing with destiny. Then in that one moment in time, I will feel eternity. I've lived to be the very best. I want it all, no time for less. I've laid the plans, now laid the chance, here in my hands. Give me one moment in time when I'm more than I thought I could be, when all of my dreams are a heartbeat away, and the answers are all up to me. Give me one moment in time when I'm racing with destiny. Then in that one moment of time, I will feel eternity. Oh, you're a winner for a lifetime. You will seize that one moment in time, make it shine. Give me one moment in time when I'm more than I thought I could be, when all of my dreams are a heartbeat away, and the answers are all up to me. Give me one moment in time when I'm racing with destiny. Then in that one moment of time, I will be free. I will be free. Okay, I have another song from Anne Marie. I don't know if anybody knows who she is. The song is You Needed Me. Oops. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Okay. I cried a tear, you wiped it dry. I was confused, you cleared my mind. I sold my soul, you bought it back for me and held me up and gave me dignity. Somehow you needed me. You gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me. And I can't believe it's you, I can't believe it's true. I needed you, and you were there. And I'll never leave, why should I leave? I'd be a fool. 'Cause I finally found the one who really cares. You held my hand when it was cold. When I was lost, you took me home. You gave me hope. When I was at the end, you turned my lies back into truth again. You even called me friend. You gave me strength to stand alone again and face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me, you needed me, you needed me.
Good stuff. Next up, Will Barker. I think he's next up. Gloria, you're on deck. Wherever Gloria is. Okay. Will Barker, Rainbow Connection.
Yeah, it's from the Muppet movie, which I've actually never seen, so. But why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish will be heard and answered when wished on a morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it, and look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? What do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, dreamers and me, all of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep, and have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Are those the sweet sounds they called the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers and me. Da 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 dee da da dum, da 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 dee dee da da.
Oh, there it is, right there. Next up is Glory. You all set, Glory? Need a little tech moment in the back there? Because I got plenty of things I could talk about if you need a moment. All right, let's welcome Gloria.
from where your feet rest on the sunrise to where you sweep the sinners past. And oh, how fast would you come running if just a shadow through the night? Trace my steps through all my failures and walk me out the other side. For who could dare ascend that mountain, that valley hill called Calvary, but for the one I call Good Shepherd, who like a lamb was slain for me. Oh, I will praise you on the mountain. I will praise you on the mountains in my way. You're the sun where my feet are. So I will praise you in the valleys all the same. No less God within the shadow. No less faithful when the night leaves me astray. You're the heaven where my heart is. In the highlands and the heart of Colosseum. Oh, oh, wherever I walk through, wherever I am, name can move mountains, wherever I stand. And if ever I walk through the valley of death, I'll sing through the shadow my song of ascent. So whatever I walk through, wherever I am, your name can move mountains, wherever I stand. And if ever I walk through the valley of death, I'll sing through the shadow my song of ascent, my song of ascent. Oh, oh, sing it out, my song of ascent. Oh, oh, from the gravest of all valleys come the pastures we call grace, a mighty river flowing upwards from a deep but empty grave. Oh, so I will praise you on the mountains. I will praise you in the mountains in my way. You're the sun where my feet are. So I will praise you in the valleys all the same. No less God within the shadows. No less faithful when the night leads me astray. You're the heaven where my heart is at. In the highlands and the heart it called the same.
Thank you, Glory. That was great. Appreciate it. All right, at this time, we're going to have a little bit of a presentation from the folks from his table. Really appreciate all that you do every single week to provide a community meal to the downtown neighborhood. So, Tim, are you first? You want to come right up? So tonight, all the proceeds from tonight are going to go towards his table. We typically ask a $3 suggested donation each month. We do have a $100 matching gift, so if you want to give beyond that, we've been giving several $100s every month to a different local charity, and it's I know it's a blessing to them, and it builds good bridges. So, Tim.
All right. Well, good evening, everyone. Thanks so much for coming out. This is one of the best showings we've had for Troy Unplugged in a while. It's awesome. It's awesome to see. So appreciate everybody coming out. So yeah, we're here to talk about His Table tonight. I don't know how well you can read that slide. I'll just kind of list off a couple of things. So what is His Table? Well, His Table is a community meal on Wednesday late afternoon. Typically, it's always run from 4:00 p.m. to 6:00 p.m. and it's meant for those in need, but really it's available to anyone. There's no like checkpoint or whatever. It's just whoever needs a meal, wants a meal. It's available. And His Table has a great history. It's been around for, as I just was reminded, it was 31 years. And actually tonight we have with us Pastor Joe and Donna Flynn, who are the founders of the ministry. Yep. And just to really appreciate it, they've truly poured their lives in that ministry and kept it going for so long. And I'm just really thankful for them and their service and just everything they've brought to that. And it was originally in Lansing. The last 18 years, I think I've heard it's been hosted downstairs here and here at Victorious Life. And pre-pandemic, we would serve maybe over 100 meals every week. Then obviously the pandemic hit. And we were off for a couple of weeks trying to figure out what to do, and that's when Chris and Mark Struby very graciously stepped up. And they stepped into a role of kind of overseeing it to make sure it kept going. We did under a takeout model. We simply did chicken salad sandwiches and peanut butter and jellies for pretty much all of for the summer of COVID last year. And then we another shout out to Pedro who you heard sing earlier and did an awesome job. Acapella's not easy, so that was awesome. And Pedro's been our cook, both pre-pandemic and as we started back up again. Really thankful for Pedro. So during the pandemic, we kind of switched to a takeout model, and we would serve out of the Fulton Street entrance, 4:00 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. We've done, it's been down a little bit because of that, I think, but we still do between anywhere from 30 to 50 meals per week for a takeout option. Now, what the big thing, and I truly, anything anybody's able to give towards this ministry tonight, we really appreciate it. It helps us keep going and make sure that we're able to provide meals to those in need. So I appreciate whatever you can do tonight. But one of the biggest needs we're going to have probably this fall is you. We need volunteers. We're hoping that this fall we'll be able to reopen indoor seating. And if we do that, we definitely need more volunteers than what we currently have. I'm thankful for everybody we have now, but we need more. As an example, cleanup right now is mostly just working in the kitchen, doing dishes, and maybe there's one big bag of garbage. But I'll talk more about cleanup in a minute. But we definitely need volunteers, and I want to make sure I pass this off first to Chris and Mark, who can talk about the need we have for the first part of the day for kind of prep and serving, and then they'll pass it back to me.
Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for coming out. I'm Chris Struby, and this is my husband, Mark.
Hello, Mark.
So Pedro, our cook, starts off Wednesdays in the kitchen, cutting, dicing, prepping, and he needs help. And right now, Mark and I do the shopping. We get everything there. We do what we can to help him. We have Tim helps with the serving out the door. And we have one other volunteer right now, Irene, who I don't believe is here, who helps us. And we have some RPI students that help us who are gone for the summer. So right now, we're pretty low with our staff. But what we're looking for in the fall is if you have a heart to serve, if you have a few hours to give, right, we would love to see you. Or somebody that you know that's looking for a way to help their community, right? It could be peeling potatoes. It could be putting bags out and filling them with whatever the items we're giving that week. We have all different types of jobs. The prep usually goes between 12 p.m. till about 4 when we start to serve. You don't have to come for the whole 4 hours. If you could give us an hour, we would absolutely love it. We even have some, is the other slide up yet? No. Could we have the second slide, please? Awesome. So some ideas of who might be able to serve. Well, Mark and I are retired. That's why we're able to do this every week. All right, we're trying to retire. Uh, but if you know somebody that maybe works different shifts and has some time during the day to help us out, we have high school students. We've had people come to try to get some volunteer hours for, say, the National Honor Society or Boy Scouts or whatever. High school students have helped. College students, definitely RPI students. So these are some of the people that might be able to help. Anybody, right? There's no age limit, right?
Well, there are child labor laws, so.
So that's what we're looking for. And in the fall, this need is going to be greater because if we're hopefully going to be back inside, we'll need more people to help with the serving. Okay? So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask us. We're very excited about this ministry. When you see the love on the people's faces who are coming to get this food, they are thankful. They can't thank us enough. And if you have that heart to serve, this is a wonderful ministry. We would love to see you there.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Mark. So yeah, and you see the prep serving time frame is 12 to 6 p.m. and that's just a long. I mean, like Chris said, you don't need to do that full time. Ideally, there's a prep, kind of a prep opportunity from maybe like 12 to 4. Anywhere in that time frame is good. There's the actual serving of the meal from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. that we could use people for. Part of what I really oversee is kind of volunteer recruitment for the cleanup, which is it traditionally runs 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. or thereabouts. So we've had RPI's Chi Phi fraternity has graciously during the pandemic when they've been in session has sent us one or two volunteers every week to help with cleanup, which has been awesome. But again, cleanup's kind of minimal right now. It's mostly just doing some dishes in the kitchen. What does cleanup look like once we're serving downstairs? Well, we have to when everything's done, we have to wipe down all the tables, put the chairs up, sweep the floor, mop the floor, put the chairs back down. There's at least 10 full bags of garbage to be brought out over the course of the evening, and there's all the work in the kitchen too. Oh, it's fun. It's fun, but I put this out here because we need people. It sounds. I need to express the fact that we need help. We'll need if Chi Phi is able to send us one or two volunteers that in the future, which they plan on doing, that'll be great. But it won't be enough. We'll be doing takeout forever unless we have more people helping us out with cleanup. And again, other college students, this is an opportunity for. This is after work, so young professionals, anyone else as an after work opportunity. If you want to come as a family, that's a great opportunity as well. And we feed you, by the way. We don't say, oh, thanks for feeding everybody else, and hope maybe get some drive-through on the way home. No, we feed our volunteers as well, so you get to have the meal as well. So if you have any questions or you think you might be. If you want to get your feet wet and maybe find an opportunity to step in over the summer while we still do takeout, great. Or maybe kind of think about the fall. Definitely either talk to myself, I'm Tim, or Chris and Mark afterwards. We'd love to talk to you and just share our passion for this outreach. All right, thank you.
Thanks, guys. That's great. The ushers can bring that basket forward. We'll pass that basket around, and if you can't volunteer, I think they'll happily take some money, right? You'll happily take some funds, so. On deck is Bill Gilday, and then after Bill is the Sanos. And the Sanos will close out the night. Let's see, what else can I talk about? Well, Bill's getting ready, and the basket's going around. So next month, June, is Celebrate Recovery Night. That's June 25th. And that'll be here, and hopefully we'll have a new set of COVID rules. Something a lot more relaxed. Appreciate that. Come on up, Bill. Bill's got a song or two for us. Let's give him a hand.
Test, test, testing. Yeah, this is pretty good. Okay. Hello, everybody. This is really cool. I have an old guitar, right, and it's seen better years. But you know, when I come here, Brian lets me play his guitar, so that's why I'm really doing a song or two. So I get to play a nice guitar. So. No, so this one's kind of a fun song, and since we're doing his table, I said, well, let's do this one. Some people might even know this, but I better put on my glasses because even with the nice guitar, the chords don't come automatically. So, all right, let's try this out. So. He welcomes me to his banqueting table. His banner over me is love. He welcomes me to his banqueting table. His banner over me is love. He welcomes me to his banqueting table. His banner over me is love. His banner over me is love. He fills my cup with holy joy. His banner over me is love. He fills my cup with holy joy. His banner over me is love. He fills my cup with holy joy. His banner over me is love. His banner over me is love. He welcomes me to his banqueting table. His banner over me is love. He welcomes me to his banqueting table. His banner over me is love. He welcomes me to his banqueting table. His banner over me is love. His banner over me is love. Yes, excellent. Thank you. Appreciate the help on the percussion for that. That was great. So this song's that's a fun song, and he can do all kinds of verses. But you know, it's his table, so he welcomes us to. Yeah, it's like a banqueting table, you know. And sometimes I'll be here on a Wednesday. It's like, you know, let me stuff a few bags or whatever and go away with a nice meal, you know. No. But no, I do help. You know, my conscience is clear when I leave. So, and the food is good. But this song's a little deeper. It's another one about kind of a banquet, and this is a banquet, a pre-banquet that actually happened here. You know, there's a lot in the Bible about food, and Jesus talked a lot about food, and he depicted heaven as actually a banquet and a feast and a wedding feast. And while he was here, he kind of did the pre-feast to that, which was the Last Supper, which he did as a Passover Seder. And so this is a song that's a little deeper theologically than his Banner Over Me is Love, which actually that his Banner Over Me song comes from the Song of Solomon, and is about the Lord and really his relationship with us, again, a banquet feast. But this one is when in Christian theology, as you know, the incarnation, God actually visits us. The Son of God, Jesus, comes here and he sits and feasts with his people. And while he was here in his ministry and the Gospels, he was routinely having meals. People were making meals for him. He did his first miracle. It was a wedding feast. So there's something about food in our Lord and, you know, preparation now and looking forward to that ultimate feast.
Oh, welcome all ye noble saints of old, as now before your very eyes unfold the wonders all so is the victory field? Who is this who makes our warring cease? Jesus, risen Savior, Prince of Peace. God and man at table are sat down. God and man at table are sat down. Beggars, lame, and harlots also here. Repentant publicans are drawing near. Wayward sons come home without a fear. God and man at table are sat down. God and man at table are sat down. Worship in the presence of the Lord with joyful song and hearts in one accord. And let our host at table be adored. God and man at table are sat down. God and man at table are sat down. When at last this earth shall pass away, when Jesus and his bride are one to stay, the feast of love is just begun that day. God and man at table are sat down. God and man at table are sat down. God and man at table are sat down.
Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again.
Yes, here we go. So tonight, me and Lexi are going to be singing Homecoming Queen by Kelsey Ballerini.
Hey, homecoming queen, why do you lie when somebody's mean? Where do you hide? Do people assume you're always alright? Been so good at smiling most of your life. Look damn good in the dress, sipping up the mess, dancing with your best foot forward. Does it get hard to have to play the part? Nobody's feeling sorry for you. But what if I told you the world wouldn't end if you started showing what's under your skin? What if you let them all in on the lie? Then even the homecoming queen cries. Hey, homecoming queen, how's things at home? Still walking on eggshells with that curtains closed. Did your daddy teach you how to act tough? Or more like your mama, sweeping under the rug? Look damn good in the dress, zipping up the mess, dancing with your best foot forward. Did you want the crown, or does it weigh you down? Nobody's feeling sorry for you. But what if I told you the world wouldn't end if you started showing what's under your skin? What if you let them all in on the lie? Then even the homecoming queen cries. Yeah, what if I told you the sky wouldn't fall? You lost your composure, said the heck with it all. Not everything pretty sparkles and shines, and even the homecoming queen cries and cries. Oh, why even the homecoming
two songs that I'm going to be singing and playing to. So the first one's kind of a work in progress, but we're getting there. I never had no one that I could count on. Been let down so many times. I was tired of hurting, so tired of searching, till you walked into my life. It was a feeling I never known. For the first time, I didn't feel alone. You're more than a lover. There could never be another to make me feel the way you do. Oh, we just get closer, fall in love all over. Every time I look at you, I don't know where I'd be without you here with me. Life with you makes perfect sense. You're my best friend. You're my best friend. Stand by me. You believe in me like nobody ever has. When my world goes crazy, you're right there to save me. Make me see how much I have. I still tremble when we touch. Oh, the look in your eyes. We're so in love. You're more than a lover. There can never be another to make me feel the way you do. Oh, we just get closer, fall in love all over. Every time I look at you, I don't know where I'd be without you here with me. Life with you makes perfect sense. You're my best friend. Oh, yeah, you're my best friend. Thank you. So, the next song that I'm singing is from Hamilton. So, if there's any Hamilton fans. So, this is a song from Hamilton. It might be a little weird if you haven't seen Hamilton, but it's You'll Be Back, and here we go. You say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your tea, which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. here to remind you of my love. Da 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 ya da. Da 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 ya da. You say our love is draining and you can't go on. You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. No, don't change the subject, 'cause you're my favorite subject. My sweet, submissive subject. My loyal, royal subject. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war for your love, for your praise, and I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go mad. So don't throw away this thing we had, 'cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 ya da. Da 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 ya da. Everybody. Da 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 ya da. Da 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 ya. Da 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 ya. Da.
Well, that's a great way to go out, isn't it? All right. Thank you again for coming, and thank you for your support of His Table. And hopefully we'll see you all next month, June 20, put my glasses on, 5th, 25th, Celebrate Recovery Night. Thanks. Have a great night.